So anyway, we have your Celtic spread. What do we have? The Strength card in reverse. Maybe some of you are dealing with Leos. This is the card of Leo as well. Yeah, I get the sense, Virgo, that this is your energy, that you're feeling tired, you're feeling beaten, you're fearful, you're out of balance, you're tired. You're tired. I think you're tired of the struggle. And it's like, all right, I yield. That's the energy from that card I'm getting. What do we have? Let's see. Yeah, what's this one? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You're going through a tower moment. Yeah. So this is the Eight of Cups. This is you. And you're walking away from situations that no longer serve you. You know that you can't stay in that moment, or I feel like because the tower is crossing you, this tower, this is forced change. I feel like you were hanging on to something that was no longer serving your highest good, and the universe is stepping in with this tower to deep cleanse your life. It's like, Virgo, let this low vibrational energy go. Whatever that vibrational energy represents to you. It could be a person, group of people, could be a job, it could be anything, But this has to be cleaned out, and the universe is doing some deep cleaning right now for you. So it's a blessing. It's a healing and a blessing. This is karma, again, that's being cleared. Just we're all on different timelines. Some of us have completed it. Some of us are going through it, and some of us are just starting. So I feel like this is something for you that you're nearing the end of your karmic cycle. It's just a few things that need to be tied up. I think once this tower moment is done and it's done what it's needed to do, your life will definitely feel a lot clearer, lighter, and more imbalanced. So foundational to that is the Five of Cups reversed, which is a good thing because it's reversed. You're not wallowing anymore. It's like, okay, all right, I've turned around. I've seen the extra 2 cups standing upright. I'm going to go check those out and see what they have. So I feel like this is you starting to gain some clarity because, you have the Eight of Cups central. So that heavy energy is reducing. It's reducing. And it's like, okay, that's a good thing. So it's a healing. And I think you're starting to move on from something that just no longer served you, right? So you have the Knight of Cups in your recent past. Resistant to love, resistant to a love message, or being fearful of expressing your love to someone. This could be timid energy. For those of you who are thinking of expressing your love, asking for a second chance, I feel like it's like you're hesitating because you don't know how you're going to be received on the other end. But I feel like love is on the mind. I feel like this can also be like a self-care card as well, more like, okay, you got to take care of ourselves. I feel like it's about intuition, which is off right now for you, Virgos, just because, like I said, you're going through this tower moment. Things are shifting, and I think it has you a bit rocked, a bit off kilter. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Three of Cups coming in reversed. So isolation, maybe a couple things. It could be turning within, which is very Virgo of you all, to kind of be not isolated, but alone time, introverted, to think and reflect and to kind of process this tower. Sometimes the Three of Cups can also represent excessive partying. So too much of a good thing, it's like, all right, you got to scale this back because you're doing more damage than good. And sometimes people use excessive partying as a means to numb out or distract themselves from the truth or from whatever situation they're facing in their lives. They're like, don't want to deal with it. I'm going to go drink a lot and party all night long and come home and just be like, kind of in a vegetative state and not have to deal with reality. Yeah. So like I said, I'm getting two groups. Those of you who are being, loners, who are introverting, not necessarily hermiting, but it's more of like, I need space and time to decompress. And then there's the other group of you who are excessive partying. Yeah. I get the sense it's over a breakup for those of you who are trying to distract yourself. Could have been with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because of the Knight of Cups. Yeah. On your mind's eye, Four of Wands. Yeah. Coming home to yourself, getting into alignment with who you are, what you are, and just sort of reestablishing a connection with yourself. Upright, the Four of Wands is marriage, homecoming, stability. It's a soulmate card. It's one of the happily ever after cards. It's one of the most stable cards in the deck when it's upright. Reversed, this is more introspection. It's more self-alignment with your values, and kind of it's establishing what that means or redefining what that means for you. It could also represent out of alignment or misalignment with energy and with your values. But I'm getting both. I'm getting both because I'm picking up on two scenarios. I feel like the partying people, you're out of alignment with what's good for you, with your highest good. Out of alignment with that. But for those of you who are introverting, this is you meditating and reestablishing your values and rewriting what they mean for you, and just sort of upgrading your life and be like, all right, where am I on this? So you're checking in with yourself, because you do want the stability, and this is a homecoming towards yourself. All right. Yeah. The Chariot. This has Cancer energy. So like I said, some of you who are heartbroken over a water sign could be a Cancer sign. Doesn't have to be. Could also be like Pisces and Scorpio. But when the Chariot comes in, the time is now. The time to move is now. It's like, all right, go boldly forward in this direction. So I feel like once this Tower moment has completed, you're going to be ready and you're going to have the clarity of mind to move forward in your new direction. And it's going to be great. It's going to be good because you have the Six of Wands. It's coming in reversed, but this is celebrating personal victories. This Tower moment is a big deal for you. It's going to shake you up, but it's also going to bring you the clarity and the lesson that you need in order to up-level yourself and prepare yourself for the next phase of your life. Maybe to meet energetically that person that you're thinking of. Because I feel like some of you are preparing to declare your love to someone, but it could be someone from the past, and it's like, well, you fell apart because you both were no longer a vibrational match for one another. And you recognize that that person is vibing higher than you. And it's like, you got to step up your game. So I feel like the Tower moment is going to help you do that. And I feel like you're going to be celebrating a personal victory for that, because you're closer to alignment, vibrational alignment with that person that you're thinking of. Eight of Wands is your hopes and fears. It's coming in reversed. When it comes in reverse, this is like a time to stop and pause. It's like, okay, slow down, because upright, it's really fast moving energy. It's really fast, passionate messages, really passionate, really awesome. But reversed, it's like, well, hang on, not just yet. So the brakes are being pumped. And like I said, I get the sense it's because of this Tower moment that's happening. But once you get into alignment with your new environment, with the new energy, you're going to feel a lot better with yourselves. King of Wands is your outcome. I feel like this is quiet energy, quiet power. I feel like this is you becoming more stable and balanced and more impassioned internally. When it's upward, it's external, it's leadership, it's being charismatic, it's people want to follow you, you're a visionary, you're a thinker. But reverse, it's more of your personal power, getting alignment and reclaiming that first before you can do anything else. So yeah, you're definitely going through a change, and it's going to be beautiful and awesome. Just stay in spiritual alignment amongst the chaos. It's not always easy, but if you can do that, then you've already mastered a really important lesson and technique. And you will be very successful, in your life going forward because you know that technique. I encourage you to check out my playlist. I have a playlist regarding manifestations. All right, so I just pulled 4 cards from the Untamed Oracle deck, and these are just some clarifiers. And it's interesting because this deck always has a unique way of clarifying messages, and it's always usually spot on. First card you got is fear. You got that in the beginning of your reading. Don't be fearful. Allow the changes to happen and don't resist. If you resist this Tower moment, it's going to be very unpleasant, and you're going to be experiencing this massive oh fuck moment. We don't need that for you, Virgos. Not at all. Not at all. This can be eliminated once you get out of your headspace and allow the changes to happen. Don't be resistant to change. Just flow with it. You're being spiritually guided. This is the Messenger card. It's a card of spiritual messages. This is coming from the divine, but you're not listening because you're out of alignment. You're out of alignment. And for those of you who are doing the work, who are taking time to get quiet, gain introspection, you're going to start hearing the messages a lot sooner than the other group of you who have been doing a lot of partying and who've been resistant and fearful of the changes that are happening. Okay, so there are 2 sets of Virgos that I'm connecting with. So yeah. Then you have the Go card. I think once you gain the clarity and once you receive this message clearly, it's time to act on it. Time to move forward with your future. And we're seeing that with the Chariot, because the Chariot is the Go card. It's like, go boldly forward in your life. The time to move forward is now. All right, so this one. These 2 are the same energy. Go. Move forward with what you want. Go after it. Pursue it. Go pursue that person. Pursue that job. Life is short. Remember, we're in a time period, we're in a time of year where it's time to celebrate life, to give thanks for the life that we live, the life force that exists inside of us, and the fact that we get to wake up and take another breath and see another sunrise and see another sunset and experience the people in our lives. So it may not always be easy. It may not be an easy day, but we still must express gratitude and thanks for that, because it's part of our spiritual growth. It's part of our up-healing, our up-leveling and healing. It's part of all that. It's all interconnected, and it's all happening for a reason. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're going through this transition, okay? So Virgos, let's check in with the Pure Love Oracle. Interesting, Virgos. Masculine would like to share to his feminine, I see my future with you, and I forgive you. Yeah. Feminine would like to share to her masculine, I think of you as my best friend, and I feel so connected to you. I like that for you all. So I feel like, Virgos, once this Tower moment clears, you're going to be ready for a connection. You're going to be ready for this Knight of Cups to go upright, to declare your love for your person, to declare your feelings for them, and to receive the messages of love from them. You have to be able to give as well as receive. Some people aren't very good at the receiving part. They're very good at giving, but they're not very good at receiving, believe it or not. And that's an imbalance, and that's also a core wound. So think about that. Is that tower preparing you to receive love? Is that tower preparing you to clear your heart chakra? I think it is. I think it is. So I feel like the masculine, for some of the other previous readings, I've seen the Virgo Pisces connection kind of playing around, over the months. And this is an interesting connection. This masculine, has done some healing. There's still some raw emotions there, so be very careful with this masculine. Be very gentle with this masculine and go very slow with this masculine. They're going to have to kind of lead on this because of the rawness. And it's taking a lot of personal courage for them to be vulnerable with you, feminine. It's taking a lot for them to reach out. Because I get the sense that they are the ones that ended the connection, not you. They ended it and it was abrupt. And I don't know what happened there. But now it's like, I don't know if they're having an epiphany. I don't know if they've done some healing or if it's part of this tower moment. But I feel like once this tower moment settles, they're going to be more open to hearing what you have to say, more open to maybe taking slow steps towards a reconciliation, and then maybe taking slow steps towards a reunion. Okay? So there's a couple things that needs to happen before a reunion. Just because they're reaching out to you and texting you doesn't mean automatic connection. And if you rush it, they're running. For those of you in the twin flame connection, they're going to run. So be very careful with that. Okay? But they love you. They forgive you, and you love them, obviously. This has a really good chance of making it. It's about timing, going with the flow, letting this masculine or whomever is vibrating with this energy, resonating with this energy, control the tempo. Because again, it's taking a lot of personal courage for them to be vulnerable with you right now. And I felt compelled to pick up this deck. And this deck has been calling to me for about a month. And I was like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And finally I picked it up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did. So I'm really excited to use it. And I'm still learning the messages, of these cards. Just because it's so new, I'm still kind of relying on the book. There's some things just from my own personal self-study that, I kind of can pull off of for some of the animals. It just sort of depends on whom I've met, in my spiritual journeys. All right. So this is fire energy, I believe. No, it's air energy. Okay. Sorry. Hawk coming in reversed, out of balance. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. When out of balance, it sees too much and it's suspicious. To bring into balance requires a perspective shift. Make sense? The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture when this card appears. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Tower moment. I feel like this goes right in line with that tower moment card. Coming in upright. Darkness. Letting go. Death leading to rebirth. Transformation, which is exactly what's going on right now. You have the tower moment central to you. It's transformation. Plus we have Saturn going direct. the energy of transformation for the collective. When in balance, it's accepting, it's adaptable, and it adjusts. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that is invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. Yes. No more lingering in the past. Absolutely. I feel like that is central and key to this reading. And it's just foot stomping everything that's been said, you know, in my introduction and through the reading and with other confirmation cards. Then you have the golden egg. It's a spirit card. Message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retract from the noise of the modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection and contemplation. Isn't that what I've been saying? There's a group of you who are not doing it. There's a group of you who want to party. There's a group of you who are doing this, the meditation and the introspection. So, yeah, it's interesting. Okay, when the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Yes, Virgo. Okay, we're going to end it there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Everything you needed to hear to sum everything up came in these amazing cards. These animal spirit cards are truly remarkable. I really love the messages that have been coming through here for the collective. They've been really inspiring and they've done an excellent job of summarizing everything that the cards before them have laid out.